decent, you see, and they're just that used to getting in, knocking guys out, so they think, bang, I can do this every time. When they find out that they can't do it all the time, it disheartens them, and they run out of ideas. They don't know what to do. But Darren Bruce, this is what's happened to Darren, and now what he needs a big confidence booster. He needs somebody to come in here he's going to get rid of in 3 or 4 rounds. But it gets harder.
He's not going to get rid of this fella in 3 or 4, I tell you.
As you move up in class, it gets more difficult, and you just can't be expected to knock the ball out anyway.
This is a tough man, and he's full of confidence. I saw him a couple of months ago up in Middlesbrough, and he came from a long way back to win on points over David Kirk. When other fighters would have given it up as a lost cause, this fella didn't. He had Kirk down in the 10th. There was a storming finish.
Barry is a real tough customer, and this is really going to test Darren Bruce tonight. We'll see just how far Darren Bruce is going to go. This is a real good test for him tonight. So he'll need to be up for it tonight, because if he's not up for it tonight, it could be curtains for him.
And this fella will be all over him, that's for sure. So Berry's ready. And this is the kind of fight that can really make Dennis Berry. Anytime there's a guy protecting an unbeaten record, you come and take it away, suddenly that pushes you up a few notches.
This is what happens. You see, when you're fighting somebody and they're unbeaten, so what you do is you train twice as hard, if that's possible, and you're really up for the fight. You know, and you're maybe fighting twice as good as what you normally do, and you surprise your opponent, and he doesn't know what to do, because he just can't believe that you're fighting so well. So, like, Bruce will need to be up for it tonight. He'll have to be 110%. Because if he does, well, if he's not, well, where does he go?
Well, what's going on here, I wonder? Darren Bruce seems to be keeping Dennis Berry waiting. A bit of kidology here.
Well, it's one of the tactics that boxers sometimes employ, but it annoys the TV people.
It certainly does. Maybe it was the speed of Nicky Cook blowing away his Bulgarian opponent last time out that's perhaps caught Darren Bruce by surprise. But we hear the music. That means Darren Bruce can't be far away. Looks like it's his cornermen that have been holding him up. I saw him say there, come on, let's go. This fella needs to get going today.
He is a real good prospect, but as you said, in his last fight he wasn't too impressive, so therefore he needs to be really up to this fight tonight, because as we have said earlier on, the further up the ladder you go in this game, the harder it gets.
And I tell you, George Richards, the fella that he struggled against last time out, is another tough veteran Midlander, just like Dennis Berry. But no doubt about who the home crowd want to win this one, and that's always worth a round or two here in the York Hall.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest is in the welterweight division. Sponsored here by Acclaim Entertainment. Here we go then. Firstly, and introducing to you, fighting out of the red corner, he's wearing the black trunks and weighed in at 10 stone, 9.5 pounds, bringing a 23-fight record, 16 wins, a 9 by knockout, and 7 defeats. He's from Derby. Would you please welcome Dennis Berry? And across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, he's wearing the red and silver trunks and weighed in at 10 stone, 8.5 pounds. He brings an undefeated professional record of 10 contests, 10 wins, 7 by way of knockout. He's from Grays. Would you please welcome Darren Bruce? Thank you to the from Sutton in Surrey, Sunrise. And our referee in charge of the action from Chapel Heath in Essex is Mark Green. This is 8 3-minute rounds.
Boxers, I tell you, great to stop boxing. You step right back. You don't throw no punches. So I tell you to box on. When you're in this ring, you protect yourselves at all times and you respect each other. Got that? Got that? Shake hands, gentlemen. Good luck.
Well, potentially this could be a real good one and a real test for Darren Bruce. We're scheduled for 8. It's George Berry in the black, Darren Bruce in those unmistakable shorts. Bruce is the prospect. Bruce is the guy with the unbeaten record. But Berry as tough as they come. And I'll tell you something, Dave, I think at the end of this fight, we're going to know an awful lot more about Darren Bruce and just what exactly he does bring to the show.
What Berry's doing here is that he's making himself a very hard target to hit. He's getting very low. It means that Darren Bruce has to punch down. I mean, you're punching down, you lose all your punching power. It nullifies your punching power, which is a fairly good tactic that Berry's employing right away. As you notice, when Berry's going in, he keeps the head well down and the legs well bent, which means Bruce has to punch down. But they have to punch down anyway, which is going to nullify his punches. But he has to punch down even further because Berry's crouching an awful lot. So he's just going to have to work out how he's going to nail this guy. And it's not going to be easy. He's going to have to do a lot of thinking in this fight.
Well, I saw Berry, as I say, Dave, a couple of months ago, go 10 rounds with David Kirk, who's another fellow that's as tough as they come, and it was flat-out action all the way. And I don't think Darren Bruce has ever mixed with somebody that's pressurised him the whole way. He's usually been able to get rid of people pretty early. This fella is going to be in his face for the whole 8 rounds.
But you can see the determination. That was a good right hand by Bruce. When he hasn't, that did hurt, did wobble Berry, so therefore he has to put real pressure on it. Keep the pressure going, body shots. He does an awful lot of head hunting, which is wrong. You know, it's right sometimes, but wrong sometimes also. But you should be concentrating on the body also. So when you hit the body, the head eventually drops. Through the hard shots of the body early on in the fight, and they take their toll in the later stages.
Well, Berry was definitely badly wobbled by that right, and he left himself wide open to it. A very clumsy attack. He tends to do that a bit, does Berry. Tends to just go wading in and hope for the best. And of course, if you're up against a decent counter-puncher like Bruce, that's it's not the smartest of tactics.
But it's really the only way that Berry knows. He just knows how to come forward. He's a fighter. He puts pressure on his opponents, and that's how he wins his fights. He's just like a wee bulldog, a wee strong. He's got muscles in his ears, this guy.
Well, people sometimes say, what's the difference between a boxer and a fighter? Watch this one.
Yes.
One's a boxer, one's a scrapper. Good work from Darren Bruce. He's looking very sharp in this opening session.
He's picking his shots. He's not going wild. He's standing up. He's looking what he's doing.
Good round for Darren Bruce. And some thinking to be done in Dennis Berry's corner.
We're going to see a good single shot here by Bruce. This is the one that catches Berry on the temple here. This is one that did a bit of damage, but I don't think Bruce realised that it hurt him as much as what he had. Berry swings in with that big leg. There it is there, bang. That caught him right high, right on the temple. Now he was hurt there, the legs sort of went wobbly. But he laid back and he took time and he gathered his thoughts to his head cleared. But Bruce should have really put pressure on there. He should have, because he was going.
Yes, there certainly was an opportunity for Darren Bruce.
Even if they're slightly going, you have to nail them. You can't give them a chance at all. When you see that they're even slightly hurt, then you're on them like a ton of bricks. You can't give them an inch. You can't give them a millimetre.
So we're scheduled for 8. Darren Bruce and Dennis Berry.
See the way he's crouching away down. He's making himself very.
I tell you, Berry is just a firecracker.
And you see those right hands, see that he's throwing those short right hands. They're clubbing slow right hands, and that's annoying Bruce, which he doesn't want to happen. See, once you lose your rag in there, see, once you lose your temper, it's no use. You have to keep your thoughts controlled, keep your mind on the game.
Well, I said Berry would make Darren Bruce think about things a little bit. And it's shaping up nicely, this one. As you say, Berry's so low, it's tough for Bruce to get any real purchase on his shots.
And even when he brings the uppercuts, like Bruce almost has to get on his knees to get the uppercuts going.
You go inside, you fight out, don't bang on both of
The referee here should be a wee bit more simple. When Berry's going down, he's going in with the head down. He's not looking at what he's doing. which is illegal. You have to go in, if you're going in with your head down, you have to be looking at your opponent. Your eyes always have to be on your opponent, not looking at the canvas.
That was a real clash of heads there as well. It's getting very messy in there, and I'm not sure that works to Darren Bruce's advantage. But I tell you what, it's testing his character.
The only way Bruce could do this now is keep very often. Just box, box, box. Don't let him crowd him. Just move around the ring, pick his shots, run for his openings. He's getting too tangled up. It doesn't suit a tall man when he's inside with a short man. Like Bruce can box and he can move.
No question about that. And with Dennis Berry, well, he's such a what you see is what you get fighter, isn't he? There's no frills, no mystique. He's just going to come straight at you any way he can. It's a strategy that's come unstuck for him when he's been in with decent men, guys like Kevin Lushing, Spencer McCracken. But against opponents who've got questionable temperament, he's the sort of fella that breaks people up. And I'm not saying Bruce has got questionable temperament, but if he has, this fella will find him out.
Yeah, we'll know tonight. Oh, that right hand got very going there. That was sort of a good
Berry's in trouble. He's in real trouble here. And he comes back the only way he knows, but he's in real trouble.
Now, one animal's always at its most dangerous, and he is hurt.
I think all Bruce has got to do is keep his awareness about him here, keep his wits about him, and Berry could go. That's twice Dennis Berry has been badly wobbled.
The way he swings into the whole body just falls in after it, which is very, very, very hard for Bruce to contend with, because he's getting Berry's whole body weight just coming right on the top of him.
What you see is a car that offers the ultimate in drivability and dependability, that not only looks better, but has a body armor that lasts. A car whose every detail is checked to ensure it's as reliable as it is ingenious. And a car that is as economically beautiful as it is beautiful to behold. What you see is a Hyundai. So prepare to want one.
Well, will the fireworks continue here?
Right, let him go, Bruce. Step right back. Step right back.
Oh, now is that a slip? I think he caught him going backwards. He's giving it as a count, and Darren Bruce is furious. Well, it looked like he was caught off balance, but the punch did land.
Well, the punch did land, yes, but he could have been off balance also, so...
And that's going to up the ante once again, and Berry is just a terrier. He can be caught at any time, but he can nail you at any time as well.
He's not a KO specialist. He's what's known in the game as a hurtful puncher.
And now Bruce is coming back. Straight out of Thai boxing, and I don't think Berry even knew what he did then. And Bruce has got to keep his cool here.
Nice right hand.
And he's doing the job. Because as you say, if you lose your rag in the ring, you're always going to come second.
You have to keep your thoughts controlled. You just can't go absolutely ballistic at all.
That's the third time he's gone down.
But he's off balance again. It's the way Berry's coming in. He's throwing a punch. When he misses with the punch, his whole body weight's just lying on top of you then. And if you're off balance at all, you'll fall over.
Another good shot. Berry will take a lot. But he's been wobbled badly a couple of times.
Oh, beautiful.
Great shot.
Beautiful.
Great shot.
Absolutely.
It took the undercarriage right out.
He's not going to get up.
I think he is. He's looking at Clifton Mitchell in his corner. but he's cut under the left eye, and that was a super shot. And you get the feeling it might be a matter of time. Berry's got to work on his defences against Darren Bruce.
It's a nice combination again for Bruce.
He's in terrible trouble here again, and the referee's looking. Mark Green may step in.
Got him again,
and it's stopped
again.
And I'm not going to argue with that.
No. Great
What a
performance,
super
yes.
finish.
Beautiful. That right hand did all the damage. He just didn't recover from that. Beautiful stuff.
What an impressive performance from Darren Bruce. We said there would be questions asked of him. He's answered them.
This is the first knockdown contest. This is a beautiful right hand. This is picture book stuff. What gets his range with his jab here? Just this right hand is just absolute. Look at it, bang on the chin. There's just no reply to that at all. I thought he wasn't going to get up. This is the end. This is the end of the fight now. That was a clubbing wee right hand, but like Berry just hadn't recovered fully.
Yeah, it was the first shot that did all the damage.
And that's why these clubbing right hands put it up. This is the same thing from our angle here. Just a nice clubbing wee hand, put him down. But as I said, he hadn't recovered fully, so therefore lesser punches did as much damage.
And I think that's a good stoppage from Mark Green as well. Impressive stuff from Darren Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2 minutes and 34 seconds of the first round. Referee Mark Green has stopped the contest. Your winner, and still undefeated.
So Darren Bruce stays unbeaten. And he stays unbeaten in emphatic fashion. A stoppage of the tough guy from Derby, Dennis Berry. Coming up after the break, the main event, Adrian Dodson against Orlando Vita.